Hey guys, welcome to Just JTV's first video, and today I'll be reacting to things you do that are illegal all the time. Okay.
While most of us try and be good law-abiding citizens most of the time, we can be breaking the law without even knowing it. Yes, you can technically call yourself a small-time criminal if you have ever been involved in any of these illegal activities. Using a fake name online. So you're filling out an online registration form, and you enter a fake name that makes you chuckle, like Seymour Butts or Megan Cox, and you don't really think much of it. After all, why should you give your real name to every single site you register with? But did you know that entering a fake name can get you arrested and charged with hacking? The Computer Fraud and Abuse Act states that when
Okay. But you don't want people knowing your real name and stuff, because, like, what if somebody tries to stalk you? Then what?
you give a false name, you are gaining access to a website in a way that its owner didn't authorize. In other words, you are claiming to be someone you are not to try and access a page, which constitutes hacking and could land you in prison for 5 to 20 years. Connecting to public Wi-Fi. You're out in public.
Okay, what if it's McDonald's or Walmart? What if it's McDonald's or Walmart then? Really? I'm making a YouTube video here.
Sorry.
Bruh.
It was funny.
Okay, I'm sorry for that, guys. This is my stupid cousin. But yeah, what if you have McDonald's or Walmart? Then you can connect to free Wi-Fi.
Desperately need to go online, and your smartphone locates an open network nearby. Your prayers have been answered. But we are here to tell you that Wi-Fi squatting is in fact illegal as per the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act, which states that it is illegal to access someone's connection without their authorization. Makes sense, considering you're freely using a service that someone else is paying for. Several years ago in the United States, a man was arrested and fined $400 for regularly parking outside a cafe with his open laptop and tapping into their Wi-Fi connection. Laws on public Wi-Fi have become somewhat lenient, but according to many lawyers, the lines are still blurry. Littering. You might casually toss that empty wrapper on the ground without thinking much of it, but watch out, you litter bug, because in many North American cities, littering is a criminal offense. In California, for example, the punishment for a first-time litterer begins with a $100 fine and 8 hours of picking up roadside litter. In Washington State, throwing a lit cigarette on the ground is considered a Class B misdemeanor, with a fine of up to $2,500 and 5 years in prison. Throwing trash in water on highways and on properties is considered a Class A misdemeanor and carries a maximum fine of $6,250 and 10 years in prison. Betting with friends. Ever wanted to make a $2,000 bet with some of your friends? In case the thought ever crossed your mind, beware. Did you know that it is illegal to bet $2,000 in one day within a group of 5 or more people? If you get caught, you're headed to the big house for up to 10 years. Who knew that a friendly bet could ruin your life? And if you think they take this all lightly, you are wrong. In 2005, a man named Sal Colosi was overheard betting the forbidden amount amongst friends in a Virginia bar. The person who overheard this just happened to be an undercover cop, and the next day, an entire SWAT team showed up at his doorstep and accidentally shot him to death. Cursing. If the F-bomb is irregular in your vocabulary, you might want to watch that potty mouth. In many U.S. states, people have been arrested for using curse words in public. In states like Virginia, profane or indecent language in public is a Class 1 misdemeanor, and in 2010, a Milwaukee man was fined $500 after a police officer heard him swearing in casual conversation at the back of a bus. Apparently, swearing in public disturbs the peace and poses a quality of life issue to those unwillingly exposed to such profanity. Sharing passwords. You may think you're doing something nice by giving your friend your Netflix password so that she too can...
I gave one of my friends my Snapchat passcode, and I asked her to keep up with my streaks for me one day. And it was a long time ago, and I got hacked, so I have to get a new Snapchat profile. That's what you're supposed to do, because she gave my... she gave my password out, so I thought we were friends, but nope.
Binge binge watch her life away. And while we do believe you are a nice person, you're actually cheating the system by paying for one account and allowing access to multiple users. Maybe we can forgive you for giving the password to a close family member, but don't go spreading it around too much or you'll attract suspicion. Netflix has begun to find ways to stop people from password sharing. Sometimes if there are too many people trying to access one account, Netflix will say it's currently unavailable. This is definitely one instance where sharing is not caring, but stealing. Not claiming your eBay earnings. eBay is a fun online place to make money off items lying around the house that you simply don't need. And if you do your research and play your cards right, you can make quite the fruitful income. But selling on eBay works like a virtual store, therefore it is considered a business transaction between you and the buyer. This is why, just like any job, you must claim your eBay earnings at the end of every year. Not doing so is considered tax evasion. This law isn't strictly followed because people don't think of selling something on eBay as being real income that needs to be claimed. If you are one of these people, we're just warning you, don't be surprised if a tax man shows up on your doorstep. Writing disturbing material. If you write something that someone may consider disturbing, you can get fined and even end up in jail because of it. This law is something that can be all too easily broken, but it does make sense considering it is difficult to tell whether...
So what if a 5-year-old just writes a butt on her test paper? That's not gonna get you to go to jail. I mean, I used to do that all the time.
I still do that.
And then put like 2 eyes on top of it and be like, oh, it's just a smiley face.
person actually means to wreak the havoc they write about. And perhaps it is better to watch out for the kid who writes about a fake attack on his school, which is what actually happened with an Oklahoma high school student who was suspended and arrested after his teacher discovered said story. It is clear that this disturbing material law draws a very fine line, and you need to be careful what you share with people. Carrying a permanent marker. Watch those illegal school supplies, kids.
Hold up. Wait. So, what if your family member works at Walmart and they have to write stuff on boxes? Of course they're gonna carry stuff around.
No, at school.
It's
actually, it's like, it's not a rule. Like, it's a rule to not have Sharpies at school.
Because you can draw on yourself.
At school?
I know. Yeah, they stopped it. You gotta be talking in my video.
I'm sorry, but it's not that drawing at our school. They be having people stabbing each other.
What? That's stupid. Okay, I don't care. Be quiet. But yeah, so what if you work at Walmart? You unboxing stuff, you see a policeman, and you got your shopping marker sticking out your pocket. They take you to jail. Bruh.
If the cops decide to check your bag and find you with a permanent marker, they may have the right to haul you away. According to most anti-graffiti laws, it is illegal to carry broad-tipped indelible markers, and it is also a crime to buy permanent markers for someone under the age of 18, as they can be used for acts of vandalism. These laws are in effect in many U.S. states, from New York all the...
Why do they put it on your school supply list?
Then why is it at Family Dollar and Dollar Tree?
Thank you.
And school.
People's gonna buy it. Way to California, and seems somewhat silly given that there are many other more dangerous ways you can commit acts of vandalism if you really wanted to. Come on, fess up, what have you done? Probably most of them, right? How do you feel about these illegal laws? Let us know down below, and don't...
I think they're really stupid, to be honest, but okay, whatever. So yeah guys, this was the video for today, so bye.